Hey, real quick, editing Jordin. So this episode has a lot of dialogue, and I didn't want to take up too much of anybody's time, so instead I'm just going to give you a summary. So essentially, Papa Geralt knows Lady Rhea and the church. He used to be a famous knight amongst them. In fact, he was the top knight. We don't know why he left, but it's hinted that something sinister is going on inside the church, but we don't know what exactly. Lady Rhea praises us for saving the kids, and wants Geralt to help out and be a knight again, while having me be a professor for some reason. The two other teachers come to greet me, and then they tell me some important dialogue, and that's where we're gonna start from.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
So essentially from here on out, I am tasked with talking to each of the students to find out who I want to spend the rest of the year with. So that's basically what the rest of the episode is going to consist of. It's going to be us bonding with the students and seeing who we're going to choose to play the rest of the game with. So I hope you enjoy. Okay. I think we got past a lot of actual talking. So I'm gonna let you guys know, this isn't just a kiddie game. This is serious stuff. Like, niggas gonna die. Like, I hope you guys are prepared. I am going to try and keep everyone alive this time. Like, legitimately, I'm going to try, because I lost a student last time, bro, and it hurt, and then I left him and I forgot. Her waist was snatched. Got that hourglass. Okay, so before I talk to you, Ray, I just want to give a rundown. So yes, there's a free roam in this game. So there is an entire map. So here is the second floor, and more areas will open up as I go to them. This is what they have to me unlocked right now, but like I said, there are other areas. There's that big area up there. There's a big area around the reception hall, all that stuff. There's that 3rd floor building and stuff. There's dorms, and yeah, there's a lot of places to go. And what's helpful about this is it tells you who's in that area. So on this entire 2nd floor, everyone on the right is who's here. Everyone, right? Over here, only Edelgard is here. Everyone else, this is where everyone else is, right? So yeah, it's helpful. So we're gonna talk to Rhea, and I'll give you a little more details once we get more into it. Okay, let's go.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
Bro, Lady Rhea is so snatched. Look at her figure. Like, no. I'm not even trying to be a creep, but like, she actually has like, what the heck? She has a model body, bro. Okay, whatever.
That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Okay, so this, speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. I will accept. And she says you should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. I'll accept. Okay, so yeah, basically, this is the decision. I picked the house, right? And we're gonna go talk to each student, see who we like, so we can see which class we're gonna teach, etc., and beyond. You know what I'm saying? What's over here? There's usually random items in places, so I just like to explore. But yeah, so whoever we choose, that's who we choose throughout the entire story. Yeah, they want to tell me stuff, so let me read.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, so yeah. I'm telling you right now, y'all are gonna like this game, because for one, every student you talk to and stuff like that, like, let me give you a little, there should be people right here. It's just not loading in for some reason. Anyways. Yeah, see, I'm running into stuff. I guess it's just not loaded just because, oh, yep, see, there it is. It just, yeah. I don't know, I wasn't loading. Anyways, whatever. Okay, so yeah. Let's go talk to Edelgard and you'll see more what I mean.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Regan. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Okay, so yeah, here are all the students that are in this current class. Now, here's the thing that I think is dope, right? You can take students from other classes. So, for example, this might be the only students that are in this class now, but say I like someone from the Blue Lions class or the Golden Deer class. All I have to do is meet the requirements that they like. Say someone likes sword skills and I have sword skills up to S tier. They would definitely accept me because they're like, oh, you're a worthwhile teacher. You see what I'm saying? So they can deny me if they want to, but they might be like, yeah, I want you because you're a good teacher. You know what I'm saying? So then they'll, boop, join my side. And then that student who is from the other class will be here and they'll actually interact with the story. That's what I think is dope. They'll still have a main integral part in the story. They won't just not say anything. They'll be there. So yeah, these are all the people that are in this class. Let's learn about them. Let's learn about you, Edelgard.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Okay, so what I think is dope, too, is there's a whole hierarchy class in this game. So as you can see, she's a noble. You see what I'm saying? There's a noble right there, but other people are literally just commoners. So I think that's pretty cool. I forgot what that plays a role into. I think it's something with crests. Something like nobles only get crests, which is basically a superpower. You basically do extra damage or extra health or whatever, but you'll just see. So yeah, we'll just talk to everyone else.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Okay, swap display. Oh yeah, you can see an up-close shot of them. Okay, Ferdinand.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Dugaya, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status.
Okay.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
He's pretty cool. I actually like him. Caspar.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Okay. This dude look like Tom Holland. he look just like Tom Holland.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Bernadette is so adorable.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
So yes, that is actually important. Look at their classes. You've noticed that like 90% of them are all been nobles, and she's the only commoner. Also, she is like almost best girl. So I'm gonna try and recruit her to my class. I kind of spoiled something. La, 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 la.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay, yeah, so that's one of the. She's another commoner too. So there's two commoners, and everything else is noble. You see what I'm saying? Also, Petra is best girl. Petra is best girl. I do not care what anyone says. Kinda. All right, let's go talk to the other people. Is this? Are you trying to be like Diluc's friend? Let's go. Okay, so yeah, here's Claude. Okay, before I talk to Claude, yes, there are actually the classrooms too. So this is Claude, and he's in front of the Golden Deer. And then here's the Golden Deer house. So first I'm gonna go to the Black Eagles classroom so you guys can see. So this is everyone that we talked to or that we learned about. So for example, Petra.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Okay, so yes, you can actually talk to everyone. One thing I do like about this game is that everyone's voice acted. Even side characters that you randomly talk to are voice acted. Like, no matter what, no matter how minuscule it is, everything's voice acted.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Linhard is hecka funny to me. Dorothea, what you doing, girl?
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
I was about to make a joke, but I'm not gonna say anything.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Okay, yeah, so they have no idea that I'm technically the professor, so I was just basically talking to them, yada yada.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
So yeah, everything is voice acted like I said. So let's go talk to Claude, because that's the one I saw first. So.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude Von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
I want to know about you, Claude. So yes, these are all the students again. Claude, Lorenz, Rafael, Ignatz, Listia, Marianne, Hilda, and Leonie.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
And this is him. This is the heartbreaker boy, Claude, the handsome dude. You know what I'm saying? Child has nothing on him. This dude is amazingly handsome.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
He looks terrifying. He's bald under there, too. I mean, technically everyone's bald under there. Whatever.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Raphael. The goat. The goat.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Ignatz is also cool. Listia, everyone's favorite character.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here.
Lysithea, I will not remember that.
But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
That's why I like Claude. Claude is hilarious. Lysithea, so she's actually, I think, like 15 or something like that. 14 or 15. Well, everyone else is like 17, I think. 17 or 18.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
I think a lot of people like her too. I personally didn't care. I do think she's pretty though. She looks cool.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
So yeah, Hilda is one of my favorite characters. I actually like her design, and she's really pretty. Also, just her in the story, she's funny.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
And Leone, so yeah, Leone, she's goated too. I like her too, but not really at the same time. So yeah, that's another thing. If you noticed, commoner, and you know, nobles. So there's a lot more commoners in here than
What do you think?
the other classes.
Hi.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
It's like this.
Okay, Hilda.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
I love her talking. It's so cool.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Literally just Gone You. You look like Gone You.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Well, if anything, Gone You looks like you because you came out before Gone You.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rafael Kersten. Who are you again?
See, Raphael is just hecka funny. He just does not care. But see, she gives you no respect. That's why I don't like her. She's pretty, but
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
This nigga's lengthy. He is all legs and wrist. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at this man. Long ass, slender man, slender boy.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Okay. And then...
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Okay, where's Dimitri at? There you are, Dimitri.
Right.
I wonder why they weren't standing in front of their classrooms, respectively. That'd have been way better.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Yes. Alright, so these are all the ones, and they are all the best characters. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. All the best characters, hands down. We got my man Dimitri. Go ahead, Dimitri. Say your shit. Speak your shit.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Yeah, Dimitri's a handsome young man. Look at this dude, bro. He is so cool. So cool. Anyways, let's go. Gotta talk to my man Didu. It is actually Didu. So, don't think it's doo-doo. It's Didu.
Didu was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
It's Didu, not doo-doo. God damn it, Dimitri.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
I love this man, dude. He is so cool. He is so cool. Just look at him. Just look at him. He is so cool.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Yeah, Felix is a GOAT. I will say that right now. Felix is probably one of the best characters in this game, hands down. This Sasuke-looking motherfucker. Like, this man is Sasuke Megumi-looking motherfucker. This dude is cool. He is clean.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Caspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Okay. I will say this right now. He was the dude that died for me last time. I don't know what happened, but I placed him in the wrong area and he was just clapped because basically unforeseen circumstances happened and he is no longer among the land of the living. But that will change. He will be among the land of the living. This Tom Holland's brother look-alike.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Sylvain, another person who's probably one of the best players or the best person in this game. Sylvain is goated. Yeah, I like Sylvain, alright?
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
Mercedes Benz?
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Yeah, Mercedes is really dope, actually. She's very adorable, too. She's pretty. She's hecka pretty. She's the oldest, I think. She's like 22 or some shit. Let me see again.
I hear she may seem...
Yeah, go ahead. Talk your shit. I have to check them out individually. But yeah, I think she's like 22 or some shit. She's bad.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Annette, another one of my favorite characters. Ingrid, yes. Yes.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
She literally has no weaknesses. Do you see that shit? Look at her. She is so cool.
I appreciate your effort.
Continue exploring. I'm not done yet. So, now we're gonna go talk to the Blue Lioness. So, what's up, Sylvain? What's up?
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
See, I wonder if I was the dude character if he would say the same thing, because that would spark some shit.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Thanks.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
See? Dedu. Not doo-doo. Dimitri fucked him.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Look at this man's arms. And his shoulders. This nigga got a lot of neck, though.
Hey, hey.
Yes. I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I love them. Those two are cool. I love those two. I love this whole class. All right.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Yep, I can return to the audience chamber.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. If I were to choose myself, I would choose this one, the Blue Lion House. But if I were to do a new gameplay, like a new story or something, it would be out of the Golden Deer House or this one. And I'd probably have to choose this one because I haven't done a playthrough of this one yet. So it would probably be this house. But actually, you guys have already chosen for me. I already did a poll on my Discord. I said reply to this with either a blue heart, a red heart, or a yellow heart. And most of you guys responded with a blue heart. It was actually out of the Blue Lion House and the Golden Deer House. And the Blue Lion House won. So, I'm going to be the Blue Lion House. And I'm actually happy because I actually love this class. This is my favorite one. So, we're going to be doing this one. Thank you guys for choosing this one.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
You saw 5 niggas standing here and you just walked up out of nowhere as if you weren't going to interrupt anything? What?
I'm in the middle of something, Vayne. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Vayne. I am so...
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Yes. And that's what we're gonna have to pick it up.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, We're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
This nigga already want the smoke. I just walked in the room.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
I'm so sorry you died last time, Ash. You can do whatever you want, bro. I'll take care of you this time.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
So I hope you guys are excited to join me on this adventure. There's an exciting new path ahead of us. We shall see how that begins. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.